Construction complete.
I got their codes. Sonic tank. Generator standing by. Ready for battle. I like the sound of that.
Construction.
And now, Predator ready for battle.
Ready. Squad ready. Ready to go.
Enemy
That area.
unit ready.
Targeting enemy.
Unit complete. Sold.
Got the gun. Reload, reload! We have contact.
Safe.
Under
We have contact.
enemy
Targeting
base
enemy.
sighted.
Reload, reload! They're in our scope.
Open our sights. Engage Sonic.
Unit lost.
Keep giving it to him.
Training.
Predator ready for battle.
Our base is under attack.
Hey, what's up everyone, I'm Green Zero and welcome to my 200th Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video here today. And I never really expected to get this far. I mean, it didn't seem that long ago I was releasing my 100th Kane's Wrath VoD, so here we are now, number 200, what a celebration it's going to be. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And of course it wouldn't be a 200th VoD if we didn't have a feature match which is coming up for you real soon. It's going to be stunning, stay tuned for that. And don't forget to check out GameReplays.org because that's where the community is. Anyway, thank you to all my fans on YouTube over there, keeping my channel going, as well as all the players that continue to play the game. I mean, Kane's Wrath may not be perfect, in fact it's far from it, but it's the game we all love to play. Anyway, stay tuned, we've got a game for you coming up right now.
It has begun.
it's almost time for the feature match now, and don't forget to check out GameReplays.org for the full write-up of this video. You're going to want to go over and see that. Also, stay tuned at the end of this video for some behind-the-scenes pictures, as well as the full credits for all the music, software, and programs that I use for this video. You're going to want to check that out, trust me. Anyway, stay tuned. Here comes the game right now. Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Green Zero here, and this is my 200th Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video. Hope you're all enjoying this video. It took quite a long time to make, and of course it wouldn't be a celebration video without a feature match. And here we go. Look who's playing. Look who's playing. It's Unleashed UA and Dirty Dutch. So these guys going head to head again. They have been featured pretty heavily in the last few weeks, but we have this game here for you today, and you will not find this one on the replay system anywhere. These guys sent this directly to me and said, hey Green Zero, check this out and VoD this one. So it should be like stunning, it should be awesome. Anyway, this is my 200th Kane's Wrath video. About to click start. Bam, here we are. We're on Tournament Rift. That's right, Rift, Legendary Rift. It doesn't get much better than Rift here. And we have Dirty Dutch from the Netherlands here, obviously, going by his name there. And he is Blackhand. It's going to be Blackhand versus Unleashed UA. And the crowd roars. Everyone's like, yeah, I love Unleashed. He's so popular. He just hoards those wubs, doesn't he, on GameReplays.org. If the leaderboard was still up, he'd probably be approaching 10,000 wubs or something like that. Because I think when it went down, he was at like 7,000 or something, and it's been down for like more than 12 months. Or longer than that, maybe 18, 2 years. It's been down for a long time. But anyway, that's the leaderboard on wubs on GameReplays.org. He is GDI, and what is he doing? He's got 2 engineers. He knows he's against Blackhand, but he doesn't care. He's going to go for the bottom spikes. And oh no, Dirty Dutch, filthy Dutch is going for double, triple engineer. Where's your 3rd engineer, Dutch? Oh no, he already has that spike. I'm like, wait, where is it? I was like, oh, hang on, wait, it's already inside the spike. I'm not sure if the engineers sit in there and just milk that Tiberium spike, or whether it's fully automatic. But then what happens to the engineer? No one knows. Unleash is going to be able to grab this building, but his engineer, maybe he's going to have to make a run for it. He's either going to have to go out wide, or he's going to have to make a run for that spike. And unless he kills the Blackhand trooper on the front, which he's not going to do. Oh, he de-garrisons and he gets back in it. Oh, he may be able to kill the Blackhand squad. No, it's not going to happen. He was killing Cabal squads. All the Cabal units on the squad, but I think he may be able to secure one spike. We've seen him do this before in one of the other matches here. He just goes all out. It's like, hey, I need to get my 500 bucks back, and he is going to get his 500 bucks back. What's happening over here? He sees that Dirty Dutch is not going for any kind of bike harassment. Of course, he went for flame upgrade, so we wouldn't expect one, although there is a bike out, actually. One bike, there's an APC with a rifleman squad. You kind of need one of those at the early game, more on tournament decision and stuff like that, where your spikes are a little bit more vulnerable. They are vulnerable on this level as well, and he's going to cut these scouts off here and prevent them from getting inside that garrison. So the rifleman squad is necessary because the ABC just isn't powerful enough against this one squad. If it doesn't have AP ammo, it'll actually take a lot of damage. Needs the rifleman squad for the added firepower. Down here, Unleash is just trekking across the Tiberium. He's like, hey, I don't care about this. He's even going to stand in there. Look at that. That's pretty boss. Dirty Dutch, meanwhile, what's he going to do with those bikes? He's got 3. He's got 4, actually. A 4th one is coming, but oh no, Unleash is a little... Oh no, not quite. I thought he was going to be wide open. He's on 3 harvesters. And he puts the tower down. I don't think he sees these guys coming in behind. No, he hasn't realized it yet. He should respond pretty quickly as soon as he gets the harvester is under attack message. But no, he's not responding. Yes, there we go. Finally, that may cost him a harvester. Dirty Dutch might just go all in and try to kill that harvester. And he does get the harvester, making the bikes worthwhile. He's only going to lose... Oh no, he's going to lose 3 bikes. And he pulled another harvester off the line there. So he did delay harvesting. And Unleash is actually only at 2 harvesters. That's going to allow Dirty Dutch, who's now on 2 harvesters, to be equal in terms of economy. It looks like Unleash actually has more combat units. He's got this double APC with rifles in both of them, and he has a handful of pits, at least 4, but Dutch has better economy now. He's got that structure secured, and he's got 3 spikes, and he has his 2 harvesters. Unleash is going to want to pump out another one. There we go. He's already got a 3rd, so his economy is actually taken back ahead. So he's in front economically now, and he's in front unit-wise. It's probably not going to last too long. Here comes the 3rd harvester. And we're going to see Dutch pull it back a little bit. Obviously, he's got 2 extra spikes helping him. He doesn't have much vision on the map. Unleash UA, bringing back this APC. I think he's going to bring that back repairer, and then he's going to send all these forces out, because I'm pretty sure he wants that APC to go with the attack. And yeah, he's actually building another APC here. Is he going to put in some rifles? No. He might actually lose his power plant if the flame squad gets in range, and there we go. He's going to put the flame squad in range, but this APC will respond, and he will be able to take that out. The power plant will take some serious damage though before this squad goes down. Kills the Blackhand trooper, ranks up the rifles, and these guys, it's just the pitbulls actually he's sending across the map. But Dirty Dutch, he's got 3 Scorpion tanks. Those pitbulls are not going to be able to touch those harvesters. Dutch deploying at his expansion, almost has a structure done, but Unleashed deploys early and places down a barracks. He's going for rocket PCs. And what is this going to be? Is this going to be a war factory? It is going to be a war factory. Oh, Dutch, I don't think you have enough economy to do double war factory. He's only got 3 harvesters. He's going to need a little bit more than that. And his spike now is being flamed down. So Dirty Dutch just buying his time here, and he's got this structure. He's going to take this spike out. Unleash is probably going to make an attempt at getting rid of that. A lot of APCs going down. Oh, he's actually got NG APCs. There's 2 NG APCs he's planning on going down here, busting that structure open, and then taking those spikes. And he's probably going to be able to save this spike. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to save this spike. He's going to be able to blow this wide open. A lot of rifles and rockets and stuff inside his APCs. He's got almost all of his APCs, or virtually all of his APCs, garrisoned at the moment. He needs to stay away from that structure because the APCs don't have that thicker armor. Oh man, the Pitbulls have made it in here. And will they be able to snipe a harvest? There's only 1 Scorpion tank. It is getting repairs. There's a fight going down here. He will be able to bust that wide open. He is. Oh, there's Scorpion tanks over here as well. There's so many fights going on. Oh, what a wicked game for the 200 pod. And he's not going to quite get that harvester. Is he going to get it? He doesn't quite get it. And these forces being turned around. Oh man, this is going great in Dutch's favor. He saves the harvester. He kills all the Pitbulls and he's killing these APCs. And none of the Scorpion tanks, I believe, went down. There's one heavily damaged one there. There's another one on 50% health. But Unleashed did secure the bottom spikes. That's the only victory he had out of that. Those 3 very small engagements all adding up. I think he sniped down a Scorp tank. He could grab another one, I reckon. This one that's on fire is going to be, he's going to be left behind. If the Pitbulls perhaps just paraded around and just stalked it here, they could probably take it out. And it's going to be pretty, I'm assuming it's going to be quite important because both these guys have gone for a lot of bits and pieces. You can see their economy is not on point. Dirty Dutch only has 4 harvesters on his main, 1 on the expansion, same as Unleashed here, 1 on the expansion, and 4 on the main. Look at that, but it looks like Unleashed does actually have the bottom spikes. Will take a while to generate resources. He needs the $500 back from his engineer. And I mean, the APCs are recyclable. He's using them again, so they don't really count that much as cost because the longer the game goes on, they'll obviously pay for themselves in combat, hopefully. But Dutch has double War Factory here, and he's got some Scorpion tanks, and he's going for some bikes. He wants, I mean, he's got some serious power with these Scorpion tanks. Did repair that one, very nice work there. And he actually deploys an operations center, and he's expanding. That's interesting. He's probably going to upgrade these power plants. Pitbull's coming around. Unleash has a few more of these guys, but he's going to be disappointed to see that there's 4 Scorpion tanks there, and there are some harvesters here. Oh man, Dutch is actually looking quite good. He's going to want to do something about those spikes, and I'm not sure where he's moving to. He didn't upgrade any power plants, so he's got some power issues here. Maybe he's a little bit low on cash, doesn't quite have the amount that he needs. Predator tank is out there all by itself. He's like, hey, I got this, guys. We'll take on all these Scorpion tanks. He has not got the power to take on those Scorpion tanks. All the Scorpion tanks now moving out. No Dozer Blades, no Dozer Blades, still low on power. Looks like Dutch is actually making a move for the spikes with his MCV. Unleashed doesn't actually have this garrison, so they'd be pretty easy to take. But the Scorpion tanks are coming down here. Nice focus fire from Unleashed to take out the damaged one there. But I don't think... Oh, runs over the minefield as well. That's going to hurt him. Actually, a couple of Scorpion tanks heavily in the red there. But Unleashed gets completely enveloped there. And Dutch is going to be sitting pretty... He could send these 3 tanks back for repairs and he would be fine. 2 more APCs cutting through the center of the map here now. And they will kill that scouting squad. So I think the reason why Dutch is just hanging back a little bit just here is because he can't actually see what's inside Unleashed space. Unleashed has worked on his economy. Has got 2 towers here going for AP ammo. That will deter bikes for a while. But I mean, if Dirty Dutch really wants to commit, he will get those. And he is going for these spikes now. He definitely needs another ref down here. And he's pulled these Scorpion tanks back. They're not really doing anything. The 2 that need repairs are actually odd, and there's 3 that need repairs that are outside the range here. And we did see Orcas from Unleashed. There's bikes moving around down here. The Orcas are, they're all completely built, and he looks like he's going for the hardpoint upgrade. Tanks moving out here. And here come the what do you call it, the bikes. Oh, they may be able to intercept the Orcas. They're actually going to go for harvesters, and Unleashed is going to sack them on the... Look at that, nice swipe there. Fires off some missiles, loses no Orcas, kills some bikes. Of course, it's a bit iffy going bikes onto Orcas. Sometimes you have to, sometimes you just got to do this. Oh, they run over the mines. Oh man, that cost him another bike. Actually blows up some blue tib as well. So he pulls back there, and Dirty Dutch has got all repairs on his Scorpion. He's actually got Dozer Blades. I don't know how. His operations center has been low on power for like ever. Does have both the spikes back. Both these guys are really fighting for those spikes. AP ammo is done. Oh, Dirty Dutch, what are you doing? You're going to want to shoot at that APC. It's just milking those guys down. I'm not sure where he's ordering those. They are actually ordered over here, perhaps to block off this area here, but they will be shot at. Dutch needs to be a little bit more aggressive. I think the bikes are back at home. The tanks are coming out. And oh no, the Orcas are actually going to fire on the Scorpion tanks and remove their numbers here. Now, Unleash is actually positioning up here, and Dirty Dutch is positioning down here, so this could be a flat-out base trade. I mean, I think Unleash is going to commit. He can destroy this base here, and he could probably just about destroy this one here. But Dutch has a second ref down, and he's probably going to have a ref down on this. I think he's going for one now on the blue field. He's got bikes over here. He's got Scorpion tanks and infantry with the upgrade, obviously, because he got it at the start. And here we go, Unleash is committing with Pitbulls, 1 APC, and a handful of Predator tanks, but those Predator tanks will easily be able to power down these Scorpions, even with their Dozer Blade, which of course will help them. But as you can see, he's actually going for the refinery, and that will remove ground radius, but oh no, he doesn't quite. Yeah, there we go. Dutch actually sells it off there. So down goes the ground control. Dirty Dutch cannot place any more structures over here at all because it obviously has no ground control. The Scorpion tanks are coming out to respond. Some of the forces have been left behind there. Unleashed is probably going to take cover behind the enemy war factory here, but it's actually going to help Dutch here. He probably won't be. He probably shouldn't lose really any more units here if he can micro them properly around the war factory. But no, he's trying to get that circle and that envelopment, get behind the Scorpion tanks. There is a combat marker over there. It is the Orcas making their way through. Combat marker over there. Looks like there's some APCs and some Shadow tanks moving through the middle of the map. Dutch is not going to be happy about that. And look at that. He encircles and envelops these guys here, losing some of his bikes, but he manages to crush that force there. That's what he wanted to do. Took him a little while to do it, but he finally did it. He does have blue Tiberium coming in now, but there's too many APCs here, and there's Shadow tanks to back him up. The infantry are melting away. There just simply wasn't enough of them here, and that Harvester is under attack now. It needs to deliver as much blue Tiberium as possible, and it looks like it's going to deliver the whole lot. Will he back out? I'm not quite sure. Sam turret in the middle of nowhere. Here come the Scorpion tanks, those Predator tanks and stuff like that. Completely forgot what I was supposed to be saying there. Here come the Scorpion tanks. They need to envelop and destroy those Shadow tanks first, because the Shadow tanks will cut through Scorpion so easily, and he's about to get one, and with only one Shadow tank, that's not going to be enough. And there we go, he's actually going to cut those down. The APCs probably can't destroy, no, they're not going to be able to destroy these guys here, and he's going to be able to take out as many as possible. Plenty of minefield, probably not very good anymore considering that the Scorpions have Dozer Blades, but really cool infantry. And Dutch looks like he will hold on here, but he hasn't got a refinery. And oh man, more forces coming in by Unleashed as well. He's sending in more APCs and more Shadows here on the blue field. I think Dutch is going to have to withdraw. Now he can withdraw because he obviously has this field over here. A lot of economy down there as well, by the way. But these Scorpion tanks now, and that Harvester needs to make a run for it right now. Is he going to? No, it's still on a Harvester command, and oh, there it goes down. He's still building units out of there, sells it off. I'm not sure what he's got queued at. Maybe a tech center, and looks like he's planning on defending this area because he just put a laser field on his MCV. Unleashed, however, has made it to the center field, almost cleaned up. He's about the same amount of Tiberium left as Dutch has over here. And he's now firing that spike. Here come the bikes. I'm not sure. They're actually going to attack Predator tanks. Because the Predator tanks are focusing on the spike, he should be able to destroy them. So those two Predator tanks are going to go down. Scorpion tanks in a big line formation here. Watch what is Dutch going to do. There's a double A turret, but it's all the way back here. He does place down a ref, but he cleans up the tiny little bit of tib left from a dead Harvester. And then he docks, so he's not going to be too pleased with that. Now, Unleash has actually moved around here. He's actually going to flat out destroy these spikes, I think, unless he has some unless he has some engineers. No, he's just going to flat out destroy them. He just avoided that area there, didn't want to go back in again. He's just going to take these out. It's just like, hey, I got the middle field here. Bikes are actually going to run in. The Orcs are going to stop them. And no Orcas go down at all, so that's pretty good. He does have hard points. That's really going to help him against the Scorpion tanks. Scorpion tanks are not going to be enjoying hard pointed Orcas at all. They can destroy. They can pump out so much damage once they have hard points, and you just need one field. The Scorpion tanks will just evaporate. And Dutch does have a decent squadron over here of Scorpion tanks. He may need to get out some more infantry. He's cleaned up this field, but he has blue at his disposal, and he's bringing in full loads of blue now. But he just lost both his spikes, so it looks like there are only 2 spikes remaining now. Held one for Dutch and one for Unleashed. Dutch is slightly damaged though, because obviously he didn't repair it. And these Orcas reloading, coming back out. Unleashed has sold off a lot. He's still got a few towers over here, and he's getting his expansion up over here in the middle. But his army, he doesn't have that much. And here come these hardpoint Orcas, and oh man, they're just going to come in. They're just going to destroy so many of these Scorpion tanks. Look how many, they got 9 rockets each. That's more than enough to destroy a score each. And they'll probably destroy. Oh no, there's a Mantis coming out here. Oh man, he needs to focus that. No, he doesn't quite have enough ammo left, and he's gonna have to move. He's gonna have to sell this off. The Scorpion tanks just broke through with sheer numbers. There's a fight over here. The force made it around from the bottom of the map through the spikes, and he's actually gonna attack this base over here. Dirty Dutch in a little bit of trouble. He is sending infantry forward now over here, and the Scorpion tanks are coming in. They're gonna destroy the airfield. Unleashed probably placing down another one. No, he doesn't have one. And oh man, his Orcas are gonna burn up. That Orca is down. He's only down to 2 Orcas. One is a veteran, but this base here is under siege now. Oh man, Unleash has got the pressure on over here. I think Dutch maybe, oh no, this army split up. There's got attacks here, there's attack in the middle as well. And there's Scorpion tanks leveling structures over here. The forces are completely out of position for Dirty Dutch and Unleashed. I think Unleashed is actually going to lose more, because I don't think he can actually destroy this base here. There's a lot of Scorpion tanks. They have the war factory to help them. And once he destroys that Shadow tank, it's just APCs, and these APCs aren't going to be able to deal with those Scorpions though. And there's 2 Shatterers over here and some units here. That Predator tank goes down. What's happening over there? Oh man, the Scorpion tanks have worked all their way through this base, and Unleash is in trouble. I mean, look at that. He's got double warfare. He's got an airfield. He just needs power now. He's even got a command center there to get Shatterers back out, but he needs to defend this off right now. He's got these Orcas. He's got 3. They do have hard points. Where'd the Mantis go? Did the Mantis get left behind? No, the Mantis is there, and it will get off a volley here, and that'll easily kill one of these Orcas. Can he destroy a second one? No, not quite. He needs to reload. Mantis not very good unless they have Tib Core here, and he will get another Orca there, but he does go down, so he definitely paid for himself there. And these Scorpion tanks, look how badly damaged they are. There's 5 in the red, and there's 1 which is a veteran. He's done a lot of killing, but he's almost dead. What's happening over here? This Shadow tank and this APC is still going. They will be able to defend that area off, but there's more Scorpion tanks over here. A small force will move through and be able to destroy this force here now, and that Shadow getting cleaned up. And what's going to happen over here? Dirty Dutch using this infantry force to protect his tanks, but he really needs to bring those tanks home. He can't get. They're just going to all die if they go in here because they're so low on health. And another refinery. That's 3 ref for Unleash. Unleash is going to hold here. Looks like those tanks were trying to escape, but no, they're just going to go in now. They just don't have enough health. They're not going to cause much damage at all, and they're going to be destroyed here. And the Orca's coming out. I think Dirty Dutch is gonna. I mean, he's still got Scorpion tanks over here as well. And the Orcas are just, oh man, they're just shelling him. They're ripping him to pieces. And all these Scorpion tanks will probably be cleaned up. These Orcas, they just keep going because they have so much ammo, even splashing down some of those tanks. He gets almost all but one. There's a few infantry here, and they will fire at these Orcas. Can they snag one? No, not quite. That one there is actually elite, and that's why it didn't die. It has so much more health when it's elite. As you see, it would have definitely been killed if it wasn't elite there. And then now the infantry is here, and these Predator tanks are trying to move in for the crush, but it looks like Dirty Dutch is focusing. He needs to do a scatter move on those guys. Oh no, he just destroys that tank. Oh, he just flat out destroys it. He's just like, I don't need a scatter move. Scatter move is for the weak. And he's actually going to come in and put pressure on this base. He does have Blue Tib, and he is being funded by Blue Tib. He needs to move. Yeah, look at that. Look at the Harvester move. He realized he hadn't moved them in a while, and he's just sending them all to the blue field now. And Unleash is under attack. He's spending all of the Tiberium he's getting on units and base defenses right now, which is good for Dirty Dutch, because Dirty Dutch is going to have to do something once that blue field's dry. But there's so much blue left still. Oh man, this game is going to keep going, and there's going to be a lot of units still in it as well. That Orca strike, oh, nails those guys there. It's like, alright, looks like Unleash is just going to move through, and that's probably not going to be a good idea. It looks like he's down to the base defenses now, and can Dirty Dutch cause some damage? He could just move up here and destroy the Harvesters, because the base defenses can't be placed any further than what they are, because the build radius ends about here. If he just sits up here, then the Harvesters will have to drive out of range, and he can just shoot at them, and that's a great move. But Dirty Dutch has moved back. There's only 1 Scorpion tank left, but these APCs now, oh man, he just doesn't have enough APCs to overwhelm the infantry. There's not much here, but the fact is, there's just not a lot of APCs. He's got double war factory, and there's 1 Orca. I'm not sure where they've been. They may have been destroying something. There's a lot of Harvesters, so I'm assuming he didn't get Harvesters. Look at all these guys. These guys are all loaded with blue tib. All that you can see there is all blue tib, and that's going to be a lot of money for Dirty Dutch. Let's see if he makes an effort to get this field down here, and even this one here. Unleash has a Harvester he sent back there, but he has forgotten about it. And oh man, this game, what a cracker. I've never said that before, cracker. And he's gonna snag a Harvester on the outskirts, but is he gonna go for Harvesters, or is he gonna go for APCs? I think he can really handle the APCs. I mean, the Orcas are gonna be a problem, because he could go back to Scorp tanks, but then what is he gonna do about the Orcas, because they will really cost effectively slam them. And now there's a lot of APCs out. Just 1 war factory here for Unleash. He's being forced to sell and just recycle his forces a lot. Where is his Conyard? There it is. I was going to say, oh, did I miss his Conyard being destroyed? Unleash is actually going back down here. He basically spent every ounce of money that he's getting out of this field into that defense, as well as replacing all the structures he lost down here. So you got to watch out. You can get trapped like that. But he knows it, and he's expanding back down there. But Dutch didn't seem to realize that he has not expanded anywhere else. He could even go back to his main. He sent Harvesters there, but this Imp force here is going to be cleaned up, but they will cause enough damage so that this force will no longer really be combat effective. He's going to be down to just 2 APCs momentarily. The Rifleman squads are still there, and he can probably clean this up with Cabals. Oh, more Scorpion tanks. Where did they come from? Look at all the Scorpion tanks. I'm not even paying attention. He's got a double war factory down. That's what he was doing with the blue tip. And he's just pumped out, we've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. He's got a dozen Scorpion tanks there, which is a very nice striking force. And there's Orcas somewhere, but where are they? The Orcas need to be here. I don't know, I can't even see them on the radar. What are you doing, Unleash? Well, there they are. They're coming back over here. It's like, hey, I got an elite Orca. And Unleash, he's very well known for getting heroic Orcas. I've seen so many games where he gets heroic Orcas. Doesn't quite fit. He should just set them on just an attack move, man, and just let them split their fire and target whatever. because he's overkilling a little bit here, but he's splashing down those horses. Oh man, he's got no ammo. He didn't have full ammo, that's for sure. And look at that Dutch. Oh, I thought he was going to take down the comm center there, so he could place an airfield, but he takes down the harvesters. And now he's going to work down these predator tanks. He has more tanks here to just completely overwhelm these units, so he should be able to destroy the predators and get the harvesters there. He needs to get that harvester, and he can get the other one, then he can probably get out of there and even destroying that there. And he's actually I think he's going to take the whole lot. Yeah, Unleash sells up, and he should be able to destroy everything here. Oh man, I thought Unleash might have been able to defend that out, but no, there's more tanks coming in, buggies coming in, and these Scorpion tanks are actually going to overwhelm this position. But nice foresight for Unleash here to go for this field. He's got refinery happening down there. He obviously remembered about that harvester because it's gone now. He's got another war factory down there. Here come the Orcas. They obviously have a field now, and they're going to pump out 36 rockets right now on top of these guys here. What do they got? 9 rockets each, so 4 9s and 36. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 36 rockets. One of them goes down though. There's buggies here, but Dirty Dutch, they're not powerful. Oh, he's got the heroic Orca. There's the heroic Orca. That's going to be a pain. And he may be able to destroy one more. I'm not sure if buggies, I mean, he obviously does, he can't really do bikes because, you know, that's just, they'll be destroyed too easily. But the buggies can obviously take a ton. But what's he going to do about the heroic Orca? He should leave the heroic Orca for last because he can destroy these other ones. Look at that, destroying them on the deck. Is he going to focus? He needs to focus. Oh, I don't think they even reloaded enough missiles, but 2 of them got taken out. And now there's buggies everywhere, so maybe it was a good decision. I mean, they're only $500. He can pump them out really quickly. You can see there's a stream of units coming across the field by Dirty Dutch here. He needs to destroy these ABCs right now and probably destroy the towers. Here come the Orcas just swinging in, just taking out anything they can. And that wreckage of that Scorpion tank looks like it's actually blue, not the colour that, oh no, he is blue. My bad, I thought he was pink then. No, he's blue. The Scorpion tanks, they look a little bit like they got purple on them or pink. And it looks like he's chasing them around. The heroic Orca's just like, catch me, can't catch me, guys. And he's just repairing himself in midair as well. But the Scorpion tanks will be destroyed. I think Dutch needs to just pull back. Yeah, he's going to pull back now. That's a smart decision. But what's he going to do about that heroic Orca? Now, Dutch, you need to expand. I've seen too many of your games where you don't expand. There's Tib here. There's Tib here. And, I mean, obviously Unleash cleaned that up. But there's Tib at every field except for the 2 that he has. And let's see if he does something about that. The heroic Orca now coming back to base. He needs some ammo. He needs some ammo very desperately. And Unleash is actually going to continue building them as well. And he's going to go APC Orca, which is going to be pretty good against Dirty Dutch. What can Dirty Dutch possibly do? I mean, those spikes are gone, obviously. He cleaned up all the Tiberium. He's got a lot of harvesters, so he could just leech. I mean, I'm not against him just leeching, but really, if he just had a ref down at the center field, you can see there's like, what, $10,000? No, there's more than that. There's going to be like $15,000 worth of Tiberium there. And look at that. Unleash is just like, hey, look at this cheddar. Let's go up there. And he's look at this. This is great. Great awareness. You could sell off one of the refs. He's got 3 Orcas out somewhere. And here we go. This ABC's moving across the field. Dirty Dutch is stalling on money. And he's going to just want to sell this base off because really he can't hope to save it unless he wants to stall these guys out. He does have a defensive structure queued. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's obviously not an obelisk. He doesn't have a tech center, I believe. No, he's just drafting these towers. He's never even had a tech center, I don't think. Blackhand not big on their tech center. Oh, there's the Orcas now, and will he lose one? No, he doesn't lose any, but he tries to swing at those harvesters, doesn't get them. He could actually turn around using this rift, abusing the rift. It's pretty hard to actually abuse as GDI, but I mean, can you? I think the general consensus is that you can't really abuse with GDI. I mean, if people think that late game Marv with Juggernauts all behind it is a little bit iffy, but I mean, seriously, GDI don't have the units that they can abuse with. And Nod's abuses mainly with the Cloak Redeemer and their 1-clicks. And of course everyone knows what scrins are. But 4 Orcas up here, 4 Unleashed. Oh man, he's that heroic star one there on the deck. He's like, I got this, guys. I don't even need these wingmen. I can just take them on all by myself. And Dirty Dutch does have a decent amount of these Raider buggies. The Orcas are going to want to avoid those because they're just going to completely waste their rockets on those. Needs to keep away from those Predator tanks. And look at this, Unleash has a refinery down here. What are you doing, Dutch? You're moving your MCV finally. He's going for this field here. But I think he's going to need some infantry. He's got a lot of Scorpion tanks. He's still pumping double war factory. He's got a little bit of Tibby could clean up. Is that harvester? No, that harvester's going to go out there and leech. He has managed, I mean, Dirty Dutch has managed his harvesters very well by sending them to leech, but he just hasn't got up an expansion. He hasn't moved to one of these fields and put down a refinery. And look at that, he's going to overwhelm these units over here. He's got a lot of Scorpion tanks. He needs the buggies to get up there because I know the Orcas are actually around here. And the Orcas, oh no, that's a full harvester. And he's going to be enjoying that. He actually, yeah, finished that off. I think the Heroic Orca shoots so fast that it fires all its rockets off like in just a fraction of a second. So you got to watch out. But a couple of harvesters went down there by Dutch, sold off one of his airfields, and he's actually going to go in. He's going to go in and try to get them when they're on the deck, but there's some serious force here by Unleash. Dirty Dutch needs to focus down. He needs to focus fire and just kill these front units really quickly, because there's 4 Predator tanks. There's 6 Predator tanks there now. No, there's only 5. No, there's 6. 4, 5, 6, yeah. And he's got to be careful. There is an Orca strike coming in. The Orcas are not available for this fight, though. Only the Orca strike is, and the Orca strike will nail some of these tanks. That's very good there. But the Orcas, they need to reload. They're just like, come on, guys, pump that ammo, And he's actually taking off the Heroic Orca, because it got home early, is going to be up there. Oh, it's so desperate here. They're both trying to hold on. One of the Orcas gets shot down by the buggies. Dutch is focusing with his buggies and his tanks. Unleash is desperately trying to hold on here, and all the Orcas but one, and there's only one remaining. It's the Heroic Orca. It's getting shot down. Oh no, he lost the Heroic Orca. Dirty Dutch. Oh, Dirty Dutch. He may come through and win this game. I can't believe it. Oh, and he gets an Unleash flat out sells off the airfield. He's only got 2 Predator tanks left, but once the Scorpion tanks go down, the Raider buggies will never kill them. And Unleash needs to take it. Yeah, look at that. He's focusing down those very red tanks, and he should be able to get them microing that one Predator tank around the war factory, and he's going to save it, I think, and take out the last of those forces. Dirty Dutch is forced back, but oh man, I'm just sitting in the back of my seat here, and oh, look at this. Dirty Dutch has an expansion up. He doesn't have to worry about Orcas anymore. There is not even a command post down, which means it's going to be a long time before they come back, because obviously he has to put a command post down to get an airfield. Dirty Dutch has a little bit of tib over here. He's going to send his harvester down there. Nice harvester management, pulling back 4 repairs, sending the other harvesters to the main field. And look how much Tiberium is here. There didn't seem very long ago that there was massive fights going on this field, and now all of a sudden Dirty Dutch has double ref here. Oh, this is amazing, this game. What can Unleash do now? All of a sudden he was looking so good, but I mean, Dirty Dutch was just like, I'm just going to be uber aggressive, and he's managed to get himself back in this game. What an amazing game here. Oh man, I don't know why this hasn't been uploaded. I'm not going to go and upload this one, actually. I'm going to have to upload it. What's happening? Predator tanks come out of nowhere over here, and here come the infantry. Dirty Dutch is like, hey, you're going to go Predator tanks. I'm just going to go infantry. He's going to try to crush, and Dirty... oh, geez, my voice. What's going on there? And he's going to come in with his Raider buggies. He needs more rocket troopers down. There's only 2 Scorpion tanks here. Oh man, Unleash. The harvesters have to run because they're not stealth. And a lot of shooting going on there. He's going to focus down the Predator tanks. He needs more rockets out here now. He's got Cabals. He's trying to flame down. He could just destroy the APC there, which is now ranking up. But Unleash is just trickling in forces here, and all of a sudden, there's really almost no harvesting going on this field. I wonder if Dirty Dutch has any money at all. What's he building? What's he got? He's got Scorpion tanks trickle feeding in. He is stalled for cash, though. He has some economy down here, and the Orcas are back already. Oh man, he's gone straight back to his Orca production here. And look at that, firing at the rear army here. Unleash, yeah, I think he's going to have to leave that refinery alone, because while he's shooting at that, he's being shot at. And it looks like that Orca does nail another kill there. But Dirty Dutch trying to focus down as many units as he can. No, he's being forced back again. Another Orca coming through here, selling off that refinery. Hardly even worth the effort of that. But there's only 2 Predator tanks and 5 APCs here. And look at their health. There's a few red units there. Orca's pushing those Scorpion tanks back. Oh man, Dirty Dutch. Just as you got your expansion up here, I thought he might be able to hold on, but he's bringing in some tib. I mean, he's got tib down here. He could resist. What has Unleashed got? Well, let's have a quick look. He's sending units to the middle field. He's run out of money. He went for Orcas. He's got a handful of units here. He's actually going for blue Tiberium. Oh man, the harvester management has been on point for both these guys. Expansions on point for Unleashed. Dirty Dutch a little bit wavering, but I think he got this up a little bit too late. Now he's in trouble. He's only got 5 Scorpion tanks here. 6th Scorpion tank comes out, but remember there are 4 Orcas out again for Unleashed, and he has hard points. Is he going to micro these Scorpion tanks? Looks like Dutch is microing, focusing down the Predator tanks, but Unleashed is just spraying his shot. But look at all these forces coming in over here. There's 3 more Predator tanks and a bunch of APCs. And oh man, there goes that power. And that was his only power plant, by the way. That was a fully upgraded power plant. That was providing all the power that Dirty Dutch needed. And he's beaconing like crazy over here. He's pulled these guys back here to the war factory, and Dirty Dutch is desperately trying to hang on here. This is so close. He can easily overwhelm this Predator tank. And look at that. Oh, the Predator tank switches targets. That's bad. And that Predator tank will go down, but there is a small force here by Unleashed. And what else has he got? He hasn't got that much else. He's got the Orcas. There's the Orcas. Only 3 APCs, so if Dirty Dutch can hold... If Dirty Dutch can destroy this force, he's probably going to be alright, but I think he's going to come and take out this ref. No, he's going to actually attack that construction yard. And oh man, Dutch is going to be in so much trouble. He needed to defend this field here, but when that attack came around, and he has got a hand of nod down here, but I don't think he's going to get out enough forces. He gets so many rockets coming out of there, and Dirty Dutch, that might just have been it. He just lost. He's sold off the war factory as well. He's out of this game. No more vehicles after these Scorpion tanks, and he's desperately trying to get as much rockets as possible. He can't even afford to sell these barracks because he's only got 2 left, and everyone that goes down is going to be less economy here. And Unleash just immediately focuses it down. He's like, hey, you got no construction yard. If I destroy this production structure, it's going to be a long time before you get another one of those. And he's going to get overwhelmed at this position. I think Unleash, oh, there's some infantry over here now. And that's Predator tank, not sure what he's doing. He's going Rambo down there. And that power plant, if that power plant goes down, that's Dirty Dutch's only power plant. He needs to save that, but it's on the opposite side of this battle. Oh, this is crazy. The last of the Scorpion tanks are going down. They're fighting valiantly. Look at that. They're just firing as much as they can. And they're right into the red health. And oh man, Dirty Dutch, is he going to hold this attack somehow? I don't know how he's doing this. He's going to clean up the APCs. But what is he going to do against the Orca harassment? What's happening over here? That one harvester just chilling there. He's just guarding the barracks. And he needs to save that. Oh no, that Predator tank is elite. And I think it will level the power plant. It's going to be problems for Dutch. It's going to make his rockets take 8 seconds instead of 4 to build. And the Predator tank will escape. Oh, what do you got, Unleashed? He's got 4 Predator tanks. They're not going to do a lot really against what Dutch has. And a tech center is out. That's the first time is that the first time we've seen a tech? I think it's the first time we've seen a tech center all game. Oh man, crazy game. The Orca's here. Dutch's biggest problem now. He can probably take the ground vehicles. I don't think Unleashed can hope to overwhelm Dutch's ground force here, but you can see how long it takes him to build. Oh no, Dutch just threw it in there. Oh, what a crazy game. That was unbelievable. What a game for my 200th Kane's Wrath video here. That was amazing. 29 minutes 45 seconds, almost half an hour blockbuster there. I still don't know why they didn't upload that. I'm going to go and upload that replay, and I'm going to, obviously it's going to be under my account. But yeah, if you want to check out that replay, head on over to GameReplays.org. I will link it in the description of the video when this video releases. So stay tuned to GameReplays.org. I hope you all enjoyed this video here. Let's quickly run through the units and stuff like that. And remember, stay tuned after this because I have a detailed credentials or whatever you want to call it with all the music and some behind the scenes footage and some special bits and pieces. So just stay tuned for that. I know a lot of people tune out after this. But units, Dirty Dutch, crazily up and down, Unleashed pretty steady. That's typical GDI and Blackhand there, but it was just so intense the whole game. They just never gave up on one another. Structure's obviously pretty quite wrong there for Dutch because he's Blackhand and the triple pronged base defenses throw this out massively. Resources, check that out, pretty even until about the 14-minute mark there. And Dutch, I mean, he got blue tib, but this might have been the blue tib here. But I mean, really, he needed to get that middle field. If he just had that middle field about 30 seconds earlier, he could have defended that against that attack that basically forced him to pull his harvesters back, and I think Dutch may have just dragged that game on and perhaps even come back and won. He was in a good position, but Unleashed just immediately counterattacked, and Dutch just couldn't defend it, trying to put down the barracks, but just not enough time. Great Orca used there by Unleashed, and great aggression by Dirty Dutch. Man, that was some serious aggression. He's just like, and so smart too. He knows the Orcas are out of rockets. Let's roll into the base and just shoot them all on the deck. And Unleashed did his best. He microed crazily good to get those Orcas around and stuff like that. But of course, Dirty Dutch's micro was on point as well. And when both micros collide, there's just something's got to give. You know, it can't be perfect. They're so good. They're going to take units off each other. 225,890 Unleashed UA. On point expansions, on point harvesters. Dutch got 194,400. On point with the spikes, on point with harvesters. But the ref placement, like I said, to the middle, he needed to get there about 30 seconds earlier and he would have been set. 2.75 kill death ratio Unleashed. That's pretty good for GDI against Blackhand. 0.36, a little bit low for Dutch, but not low, but not dangerously low. And that was so close. APC favorite unit for Unleashed UA. Militant Rocket Squad favorite for Dirty Dutch. I'm surprised it wasn't a Scorpion tank there. That would have been close. He built so many of those structures. Look how even this is. They both destroyed. Dutch destroyed 18. Unleashed destroyed 19. Captured, structures sold. They both sold about the same much. Obviously, Dutch created a lot more, lost a lot more too. And structures created almost the same again. Considering Unleashed had more bases, it was actually lower. So that was a stunning game here. And what was the difference again? We got 25. We got about 31,000 in favor of Unleashed UA. But for a half an hour game, you know, that's a nice advantage to Unleashed. You can see he was separating it out here, but Dutch just didn't even show it. Again, I think Dutch needed to get to that middle field a little bit earlier and it would have been spectacular. But anyway, that was an amazing game. I hope you all enjoyed my 200th Kane's Wrath video. Stay tuned for the credits and everything like that. You're going to watch those. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit GameReplays.org. And thank you very much for being fans of my channel and watching my videos. Anyway, this is Green Zero, and I will see you all next time.